you're going to have to go really hard to snap that in half. But that thing, if that snapped, you're going for a header or whatever it is, I mean, that could cause serious injury.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Usually this table would be covered in shirts. It's not. I've got a very special shirt to share with Craig.
What is it?
We have been able to get our hands on, thanks to Gavin Haig, who has been a guest for us both on YouTube and on our Patreon channel. We have got a Miguel ALMIRON player issue Castore shirt. From last season, we've never managed to get our sticky mitts on a player issue one, and now here we are. I know that both of us have had a healthy dose of scepticism as to whether these would be awesome or not awesome. I'd love to get your thoughts on this. This is the first time Craig's had his hands on it, so all of this is live in the moment, real feedback.
Well, first of all, I can't believe I'm holding ALMIRON's match-worn kit. Pretty cool. Where do I start? Right. I think we criticised them quite badly the last time we saw the kit.
We didn't like the number 4 on the front.
We did, well, yeah. And we don't really need to go into that, to be honest, because it's an old kit. But as far as a player's kit is concerned, the first thing straight off the bat is the fabric's quite different.
Yeah.
There's a lot more stretch in it. I would say that's a completely different fabric. So I think the fabric is quite nice, actually.
Yeah.
I like the laser holes. Whether they do much, I'd say they probably don't. But, aesthetically, it's quite interesting.
It's something Castore have done a fair bit of within their running product and stuff as well.
Yeah.
So it is a bit of a hallmark of the brand.
Yeah. I mean, the main criticism, so all of the applications is what I would expect. They're straight up and down, heat transfers, fabric's nice, laser cut holes are okay. I see one of them's actually coming off there, which isn't great. Badge application, I think we talked about this, it's very, very archaic. Yeah. It's heat transferred
certainly
on.
Compared to what we've seen from the big brands in the last couple of years.
But I was hoping that they didn't do exactly the same button as they have on the actual replica kit, and they've done that on the performance kit, which it just so happens I've actually got a kit here.
Oh, look at that.
If you look at any of the Nike kits, this is really soft, malleable. You can move it round. If a ball hits against that, it is going to do absolutely nothing to the player. It's not going to snap.
Or a forehead or a face.
Exactly. You're going to have to go really hard to snap that in half. That thing, first of all, if a ball goes against your chest with that, that's going to potentially give you a bit of pain.
Feel it.
But more importantly, if that thing snapped, and as you say, you're going for a header or whatever it is, I mean, that could cause serious injury.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. So kudos to Castore. And you've got to bear in mind these guys are so new to this world. 2016, I think it was, when the company was formed. Yeah. So credit to you, you're doing all right. There's just tiny little naive details that I don't think are great, but by and large, this is a brand that's been at it since 72. This is a brand that's been at it less than 10 years, and they're doing all right.
No, totally. I mean, they say in all their spiel, better never stops. I'm pleasantly surprised. It feels more in keeping with what they were trying to do when they started the brand, certainly more so than the replicas are and some of the issues we've seen with them. It feels like it's a pretty good platform for them to build from, so it'd be really interesting to be able to get our hands on maybe this season's Newcastle jersey, maybe some of the Villa stuff, and see if it has evolved. They've had a little bit longer, particularly with Newcastle, to work with the club. Yeah. It'd be interesting to see if any of these applications have changed or if it's just the same ingredients.
So, Castore, if you are watching, fire some kits over our way and we'll review them fairly.
So, out of 11, what are you going to give this?
It's still not going to be super high because I don't think they should have touched the Grandad collar. I think they should have given themselves a bit more time before they did that. I can't get past the 4. I would probably give that a 6.
Not a 4.
No, I wouldn't give it a 4. That would be too obvious. Genuinely, I'm quite impressed. Yeah. But they've got a way to go.
Yeah, I think it's meeting the standards that you would expect to go on to an athlete the next thing is to surpass those standards and bring something new to the table, which is not what we're seeing here. So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, decent start, Castore. Encouraging. Yeah, we would love to get our hands on some more of your product. So thanks for tuning into the video today. Really appreciate it. If you've enjoyed it, like, subscribe. And if you love football kits, culture, music, all that stuff mashed together in one package just as much as we do, join us on Patreon, where you'll be able to get some inside insights into the football industry, enter kit competitions, get early access to live events we'll be putting on throughout the UK in 2023. So hopefully we'll see you there. We look forward to seeing you next time here on the channel. Thank you.
Cheers. The only other thing I would have maybe said with that, if they were on sale, I'd never buy that over the replica. Whereas I'd definitely buy that over the replica.
Did anybody catch that? Was the camera still rolling?